A week later, though, the worst happened. Kaylee and her entire family disappeared. Alpha Raven said that it was a rogue attack that saw them killed and their house burned to the ground. Raven told us that the morgue was off limits and it would be a closed casket funeral. Something felt off. Kaylee was a natural fighter. She trained with my brother and I in secret. Her mother came from a warrior pack where all women were warriors too. Her brother and father were some of this pack's best warriors. It made me suspicious. Tristan and Eric were suspicious too, I could tell. After the Alpha's announcement, Eric and I snuck into the morgue at the pack hospital. There were no bodies for Kaylee and her family. Tristan was on lookout for us to make sure we didn't get caught. We headed to Kaylee's home after that. We arrived at the charred ruins of Kaylee's home. Even the strawberry plants outside were burnt. All the good times Kaylee and I had picking strawberries from those plants, destroyed by fire. This wasn't something rogues would have done. They would have just stealed things, food, clothing, toiletries, sometimes electronics and vehicles. It just depended on what they needed. The most damage they would have caused was damage to a single window or door. But as we entered the house, we noticed that almost all their possessions were in the place that they left them.
This doesn't make any sense. If the rogues killed them, there'd be more damage to the property, and things that are right here would be gone.
Eric voiced his opinion. I think Raven was lying. I don't think they're dead. Or if they are, then he and our father is more than likely responsible for this. I replied, gesturing to the carnage in this house. I only said the Alpha's last name because he really does not deserve that title, especially considering the disappearances, and that now something had happened to my best friend and her entire family. We looked around the house when I noticed something. Beneath what was once the dining table, there was a ton of burnt duffel bags. I walked towards the table. My foot went through the floorboards. Eric grabbed me as Tristan said,
"Be careful, Lexi."
I pulled my foot out and moved closer to the table, dragging the bags out. Eric and Tristan knew exactly what I was doing. They opened a bag each. I opened one too. Eric said,
"They're full of clothes." "They were trying to leave."
Tristan gasped.